Hello everybody and welcome to our brand new series on Jurassic World Evolution 2, and this is our new ecosystem. And the reason it's new is because we have more biomes, and if the only reason it says that is because there's no paths there, and I'm not changing that, so tough. So there's new biomes. So say in the desert, you've got this desert, which I'm going to call the oasis biome because there's a lot of water, and then you have this one which is a lot different. And then you have the plains biome. This is a lot of jungle, or no, not jungle, but woods biome, so like the prey can get away. And this one's a lot of more open space and a lot more water. And you get the gist. You got the snow biome and the bigger snow biome. You got the swamp, which isn't very swampy, and then you've got like the really watery swamp. So in this, I am going to choose the first 3 creatures that go into here. So 2 herbivores, 1 carnivore, and the rest is up to you. So you choose the patterns, you choose the names, and you choose the creatures that go into here. So for God's sake, I forgot to open this up a little bit, but additional bays. So now I'm going to start with the, I don't even know why I'm starting here. I'm going to start with the plains biome. I'm going to do all of the biomes today, as there is not a lot of room that needs to go in. So if you like this episode at any point, please leave a like, and if you're new, please subscribe. And I am going to start this episode. So the herbivores I'm going to choose for this biome are, I think I'm going to go with 1 small one and 1 large one. I'm going to go with the parasaur here. Parasaur. It does need the paths. Alright, give me a second. I am back and all of the paths are done, and I just wanted to say thank you, because I did have a suggestion for this way back and I kind of just shrugged it off, but it is going to be a lot better. And I forgot to put patterns on him. It's going to be a lot better because now I'm not only just going to have certain places for certain dinosaurs, I'm also going to have them with all of the same population. So it doesn't have, like, I won't have a parasaur with 9 and then a diplodocus with 1. And I'm going to make that all 10. So there'll be 10 of each herbivore and small carnivore. I don't know about big ones yet, I'm not sure. What else am I going to release here? I want to say something like a Struthiomimus, but then I also want to say like a Gallimimus. I'm actually going to go with the Tyrannosaurus here, as it's a lot more water and these guys look like they would live around water. So we're going to go with the Tyrannosaurus, and we're also, oh God's sake, and we're also going to go with the parasaur, which I think are going to be very good. And the carnivore that we're going to choose here is going to be a small one. I don't want anything massive in this biome yet, and I think I am going to choose to live here maybe a Concavenator. Or a Deinonychus. I think I'm going to go with the Deinonychus living here. That is the dinosaur. Oh, I forgot to put the pattern on again. That is the dinosaur I'm going to choose to live here. Is the Deinonychus. And these will be longer episodes for Jurassic World Evolution 2. Maybe. But this series is going to be a dinosaur paradise, as this is going to be everything a dinosaur is going to need to survive. So we've got 6 parasaurs becoming, or living there now. So now we go back to the herbivores and we get some more parasaurs, and that will be 10 parasaurs living there. Tyrannosaurus, we've got 4. Deinonychus, we're going to have 10 of these little ones living here, and then 4 of the colourful ones living here. So that adds up to 10 if you didn't know how to do maths. But here's the other 4 parasaurs. So I'm hoping for some cool parasaurs, some cool Deinonychus. Living in this biome though, I know what creatures I'm going to go for here. I'm going to go for I actually don't know what I'm going to go for. Gallimimus, maybe. I want to go like Gallimimus, like the smaller dinosaurs. There's a lot more wood. Like, there's a lot more like trees around. I might actually go with, are you ready for this? This might be a good pairing here. A Triceratops, which is down here. A Triceratops, and then Struthiomimus, and then I'm thinking Raptors. But then I don't know if they're going to do too much damage, which could be a pain. Struthiomimus. No. There we go. Struthiomimus. But yeah, I'm only picking 3, and then all the other dinosaurs, you have to say what dinosaur and where you want them. And this is how this series is going to run. It's going to be based on you guys. Another Struthiomimus. And then the carnivore is a little bit more tricky to choose. It's either between... I might go for the Monolophosaurus living here. That is the one I'm going to go for. Monolophosaurus living here in this one. Triceratops, you got 6. And then Triceratops, then you got 4. Boom. And then Struthiomimus. You got all 7 of them, and then you need another 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Struthiomimus. And then the Monolophosaurus, which you have 9. So I literally need to get 1 more of them. And then we move over here. And we have over here. I already know the one I'm going to pick over here. I'm going to pick Dimetrodon. Or, am I going to pick Dimetrodon? That is a question. I could either pick Dimetrodon or Dilophosaurus. But we don't have to pick them first. I'm going to go herbivores. And the ones I'm going to choose over here is I'm going to pick smaller guys. I am going to choose for this place 2 tiny little guys. I'm going to go with these little things. I have no idea what they're called. I cannot pronounce their names. But these little guys, which I think will thrive here, as there's loads of water, loads of room. It's going to be perfect. And then also another little guy which I like, but they're extinct on our ecosystem, the Dryosaurus. These 2 creatures, like, they'll be living perfectly fine next to each other. And now it just needs to choose a carnivore that will live perfect before, because I know you guys are going to pick something really bad that lives here and they destroy everything. So I'm going to pick things that I think will work good together for a little while. And I think that will be the Dimetrodon, which didn't actually get a lot of time to survive in our other one. So, Dimetrodon. This is the one I'm picking. And I think these will work perfectly together. Hopefully, anyway. Dimetrodon. Boom! And then, we've also got another one that lives here. Boom. And then boom. There we go. Random. Boom. So, there's instantly 10 of these, which is perfect. Then there's 6 of these, and then 4. These will work perfectly together. They'll be perfectly balanced, and I'm just hoping that Dimetrodon doesn't overhunt them. Or, can they even hunt? I have no idea. Okay, so before we release any more dinosaurs, I'm going to go back to the beginning place, and we're going to start releasing some of these guys. So, we got the Parasaurs, Uranosaurus. These are the first dinosaurs into the ecosystem. And we do need to release some more Uranosaurus, if that's even how you pronounce it. And then over here, we have got these guys, which is Triceratops. More Triceratops, Struthiomimus, Monolophosaurus, which we need 1 more of, actually. Over here, we have these guys, these guys, these guys, these guys, and then another one. So, I've actually done that perfectly. So, living in this one, it's going to be a little bit more tricky of which ones I'm going to choose. I think I'm going to choose bigger herbivores, is what I'm going to choose here. And I think we're going to go with the Edmontosaurus, living here. And the... I'm definitely not picking the Stegos yet. Not at all. And I might go with another horned dinosaur. Or Dracorex. I think I'm going to pick Dracorexes as they are very, very cool. And I've already forgot to put random colours on the Edmontosaurus. But it's too late now. So how many? 5. Okay, more Dracorexes. And then another Edmontosaurus, which is there. And with these guys... Oh, for God's sake, I didn't even mean to do that. I'm just going to have to discard these ones' eggs then. Goodbye. And the carnivore I think I'm going to pick here is the Concavenator. But I haven't made up my mind yet. I could also pick the Proceratosaurus. I don't know what I'm going to pick here. I think I'm going to pick the Concavenator. But it just means I'm going to have to release a few of them at a time. So we got 8 Dracorexes, then 2 Dracorexes, then a couple of Edmontosaurus, boom, and then a few more Edmontosaurus. Actually, how many Edmontosaurus were in that batch? 5. So now I need another 5.
This primary habitat was the ancient primordial forest that once covered this planet.
I don't care.
It's called Dryosaurus.
Oh, the Dryosaurus has been released.
No information on adult specimens of this dinosaur. We only have the fossilized record of juveniles.
Please.
But now,
please.
That's all changed.
Shut up. Alright, living in this biome, we are going to go with a few dinosaurs that I reckon can handle themselves. And actually, no, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm going to go with the Gallimimus. Straight off the bat. Gallimimus. Boom. I'm going to go with the... And then the last one I'm going to go with is probably the Amargasaurus or the... Oh, I don't know what else to go for here. It's quite difficult. Nudosaurus. I don't know what else to go for here. I'm just going to go with both fast dinosaurs. And I'm going to go with these guys. And the carnivore live in here. I could have chose the Baryonyx, but I didn't want to. I am going to pick the Herosaurus. Very cool carnivore. And I'm going to pick them. There we go.
This dinosaur is important for a number of reasons.
Why is everyone talking?
I mean, they're all important. But this one, the Deinonychus, was the center of debate among paleontologists for many years.
Okay.
Specifically, were the dinosaurs cold-blooded or warm-blooded animals?
Cold.
With them alive and in the park, we have our answer.
These ones, I'm going to go for the Sinoceratops. One of my favourite Triceratop creatures. I don't actually know what the words are, but we need 3 of them to actually get to 10. And what else could I choose to live here? Nothing. I don't know what else to choose here. I might actually only have one. Look how small this biome is. Oh, never mind, it's massive. I thought I was in a different biome. Okay, I'm now gonna choose over here. I could choose Iguanodon. That could be a good choice. Or I'm gonna choose these guys. I don't think we've actually had these in our other ecosystem yet. Okay, time to release some more creatures. So, we've got that guy. We've got some more. I don't think I put any of the random colours on, did I? No, I didn't. God damn it. And the way these are going to reproduce is, depending on how many are left, to say if next episode... No, we're going to wait every 2 episodes, they'll be brought back. So say in 2 episodes' time, the Sinoceratops had 5 of them left. Then we half 5, which would be 3, because 2.5 rounded up would be 3. We'd half it, and then we would release 3 more. Say if the Gallimimus had still 10, then 5 more would be released. And that's how it's going to work. Not bring as many back as we possibly can. Oh, I didn't think I'd have to have more of these guys, but I am going to have more of them. Right to the top. There we go. yeah, I can already tell these episodes are going to be longer because there's going to be a lot more happening in between each episodes. Herosaurus, beautiful. And these guys, which is only 2 of them. Now we just have to wait. These guys can start to be released. Anyway, the herbivores can, which gives them a little bit of time to wander around before the concavenator starts to eat them. We've already got some Dryosaurus leaving the desert and moving into the plains biome, and the Dimetrodons are missing meat. Will they not hunt? I don't know. They might do if they have to, but if not, they will die. You got Deinonychus. Look, this biome is going to be so good. You got like Deinonychus is starting to move and stuff, and I need to release some more Araneosauruses because there isn't many of them. I think there's like 4. Yeah, so we need another 4, and then some more. The Deinonychuses are going to do really well in this park as well, I think, hopefully. The Deinonychus is already starting a fight. But that is how this park's going to work. They're going to be relying on creatures. So say the Deinonychus will be relying on Parasaurs and the others until you bring stuff. And I'm hoping you don't ruin it. Ruin it. Herbivores over here. I'm going to go with the Anki. Another Anki. Another Anki. And another Anki. The Ankis have taken up this whole thing. Great. Do you know what? Is this the smaller biome? No, it isn't. I should have released the Ankis in the other one. Because I'd have just had Ankis over there. What else do I release over here? I have no idea. Do you know what? I'm only going to release Ankis in this one. And the carnivore I am picking over here is the Utahraptor. Instead of the Pyroraptor, the Utahraptor. Where is he? There he is. Utahraptor. I also just think I forgot to put random skins on the Yankees, which is very annoying because sometimes the Yankees can come up with some really cool colours. Oh, please, mate.
This is an herbivore that can move on all.
It's a herbivore, not herbivore. It might be an herbivore. I don't know.
We should be able to control and monitor the species more easily than some of the others. Use that to your advantage as you plan out the park.
What should I release over here? I don't know what would live well over here at all. I might release these guys. I don't think I've seen them before. I don't think I've seen them. So I'm going to release these guys over here. And they're the only herbivore I'm going to release over here as well. Because, once again, this is a tiny, tiny, tiny area. We've already got injuries happening. I wonder what that is. Probably the Deinonychus eating things. Alright, how many can you fit? 6. Okay. Pyroraptor, Pyroraptor. Alright, let's start releasing some of these dinosaurs. Things have started moving to the middle, which is kind of cool, but also not very cool. Alright, we need concavenator, so that'll be 2, 4, 6, 8. What do we need out of here? Don't think we need anything else. Don't think we need anything else. Don't think we need anything else. Now we release these guys.
When the animals are
Release,
nervous, so
release, release.
comes with the territory. And I shouldn't have to remind you that ours is
Release,
full of dinosaurs.
release. There's nobody even here. I don't know why you're nervous. Dinosaurs are eating each other. Okay, over here. Sinoceratops, Sinoceratops, Sinoceratops. That guy and that one. Boom! And now we can get the last one of the concavenators, which will be perfect. It's given them enough time to start to walk around before the Concavinator gets ready to eat them all. The only thing I don't think I'm going to release 10 of is like T-Rexes. Because if there was 10 T-Rexes, I think that's going to be a little bit overkill. Imagine 10 Indoms. So I might release like 5 of them. So I think that is everything being released. Let's check on the biomes. You got Struthiomimus starting to move to this location as well. What is in here? Oraniosaurus. Okay. And then 2. You got Struthiomimus start moving over and instantly dying. Oraniosaurus lonely. What's injured? Deinonychus is injured. You got things already starting to hunt each other. Dimetrodon's hunting. So they do hunt, which is good. We still need to start releasing things. I'm not going to put a carnivore in there yet. That's your choice. You put the carnivore in there. That is all up to you. Anki. 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 There we go. And then Utahraptors. And then over here, we have the, whatever this guy's called. Another one of them. Then a double one. And then we got the Pyraptors, which you have 6. And then 4. And the Pyraptors are always cool colours, I think, unless I've kept them the same blimmin' colour. Alright, we're discarding them eggs. No, don't rename the hatchery. Discard the eggs. I don't want them ones. Because I forgot to change the colour. Because I'm an idiot. Yes, and there will not be another episode of this until we've got some creatures that are going to be added in to this. So the Dino Paradise is in your hands. At the minute it's working pretty well. Dinosaurs are living, dinosaurs are dying, which is the way it has to go. And it's, at the minute it's working pretty well, and it's all up to you to keep it the same. Otherwise, if you release the wrong dinosaurs, things could change fairly quickly. We've already got some creatures starting to move. You've got creatures over here starting to move, Herosaurus starting to move, Gallimimus starting to move.
Death is inevitable for all creatures, but we lose more with a dinosaur. In science, and in our investment. The loss is incalculable.
Okay. I think we are coming to the end of the episode. As more and more things start to release, the ecosystem grows to a giant population, but things do start to die, and it is needed as creatures need to eat. Oraniosaurus. I don't want to watch it. It's going to make me watch it anyway. But yeah, the Deinonychus have done the most damage so far. You got the Monolophosaurus starting to eat. These guys are actually quite small, but they are very cool. And I think they also all have the same colour, because I must have forgotten again.
The Ankylosaurus. I call it an armored ball of walking, breathing trouble. Still, some might call it charming, amusing, delightful.
Concavenators. We've never seen these last very long. Ever. These have never lasted more than an episode or 2. But will they last long now in the desert? Maybe, hopefully.
Is quite literally a hunter with a hook. So please,
okay.
Please keep it sweet, because
this,
I really don't want to have to flee from this Spanish predator.
This is the ecosystem at the minute, and it's all in your hands now. So if you like this episode at any point, please leave a like, and just release a dinosaur. Choose the place you want it to be released in, but choose wisely, because the wrong dinosaur can end a whole ecosystem. But it is all in your hands. So if you like this episode at any point, please leave a like, and if you're new, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. See ya!